Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and
Goldport, also known as Wanker City.
welcome to, on the Clark Sword, welcome to Let's Play Planescape Torment. We are looking for, what was Reaping yet to do? Probably using one of the upper wards. We learned something about him, didn't we? Oh, it was this fella, wasn't it? Jumble Murder Sense made Requind. Should find him in the Civic Festhall. There's a mage tutor in there as well, and I think we wanted to go there as well. I think for something to do with Lothar suggested I visit the Civic Festival in search of answers to my questions about Ravel Puzzlewell. That's probably going to have to be the mage shooter as well anyway. Right, we're not doing that. We have found that out, but we promised Farad we wouldn't pass on the information, so we're not going to. And we've killed a few of these. Maybe we should go back and try again. Maybe they have to be outside. Right, so Lothar suggests the next stage of my journey might be to journey to the Civic Festival, where someone may be able to tell me more of the hag Ravel Puzzlewell, whom Lothar believes stole my mortality from me. Right. Oops, no, I don't want to do. Oh, because that's him with the camera. We could go actually. Let's go exploring first and see where we end up. Eli, have a look. Uh-oh. Wait, what happened? Let's just go away. Let's just go in here. Let's ignore those people and pretend we didn't see them. See what? Exactly. Splinter? Okay, telling rats in now.
Done.
Jumble Murder Sense. Dolmy. Stern-looking old woman seems to be looking for someone. Her eyes fixed upon your face as you approach. You there! Might I have a word with you? Of course. My name is Jolmy, noblewoman of the House Sirma. I am seeking a certain man I've been told cannot die. A terribly scarred man for whom death is nothing but the most trivial of annoyances. What bits of description I've gathered match you quite well. Are you this man? No point in lying, yes.
Updated my journal.
I'm pleased to meet you then. She gives a slight bow. I'd make you a somewhat unusual proposal, but you must admit you are an unusual man. I'll give you 1,000 copper commons for your permission to kill you. Are you open to discussion on the matter? Why? Johnny doesn't bat an eyelid. But why not? I thought it might be an interesting experience. Paying someone for the privilege of murdering them. What if I heard rumours of your existence? How could I resist? So, what is your answer? Shall we discuss the matter in greater detail? Where did you hear these rumours? One hears all sorts of things in the festival. How could one not eventually hear of a man like you? Again, I ask, will you consider my proposal? How much did you suggest you would pay me? 1,000. See, the problem with games like this, and real life, is I don't really have an understanding of, like, how much things are. Like, here's 1,000 commons. Copper commons. It's like, okay, that's like half a suit of armor. But, I won't do it. Hello. Splinter. This towering man's golden skin sparkles slightly, almost as if it were metallic. Whether it is his actual flesh or merely painted on, you cannot tell. He regards you coolly as you approach, giving a respectful bow as you draw near. Welcome to the Civic Festival, traveller. We are Splinter, doorman to the Festhall and priest king of How may we help you? Despite his humble offer of aid, his voice is powerful and commanding, a deep and rumbling sound that resonates throughout the chamber. How can you help me? We do many things in this fine hall, traveller. We answer questions guests might have regarding it or its inhabitants. We direct both visitors and members of the Society of Sensation alike to the sensoriums or lecture halls. We also accept new members into the society. Lastly, it is through us that purchases from the Society's vaults are made, spells, items, and such. Different question, maybe? Is there anyone here who might know about Ravel Puzzle well? No, there's someone I was looking for. No, no one apparently. Ask you about... There's little to say that we have not told you. We are the Splinter, Dormant of the Festhall, demigod son of Isahar, and priest king of Planewalkers come to our world and told us of the Society of Sensation. We were fascinated and returned with them. We left in the capable hands of our queen, so that we might come to this place and experience servitude and humility for a time. As time does not pass here as it does in the century we have spent here will be as a mere several months in our own world. After another decade or so, we imagine we shall be ready to return to and rule it once more. Okay. I will come back. Mertwin the Headless. Okay. Oh no, where's he going? Where's he going? Montague. The throne appears to be as old as the building itself. It looks unused, more a piece of work than a ruler's seat. Jumble Murdersons. Order of Sunset. This short, balding man's orange tunic and rather sizable gut give him the look of a walking pumpkin. He's absent-mindedly patting his large paunch with a slow rhythm, as if it were a drum. The man's odd, crooked smile and strange gleam in his eye make him look a little mad. Greetings. The man gives an exaggerated, flourishing bow, and presents a small card which reads only Jumble Murder Sense. Xiorsatec. Is that Exorcitect? Exorcerer? Oh, extraordinaire, isn't it? Exorcitect, Exorcerer, extraordinaire. Exaos. Yeah. He then snatches the card from your grasp and proceeds to eat it, grinning wildly all the time. What was just somewhere an asylum is one balmy short. I'd like you to remove Rickman's... Yeah, I had some questions. Yawns and looks away. My questions? Turns to you, smokes and bites his thumb. Are you mute? Is that why you won't answer me? Jumble cocks his head and gives you a stupid grin. Slowly he shrugs, then shuts his eyes as he's standing at you. I don't want to threaten anything, so we'll leave, but we will... I'd like you to remove Rickman's curse. Jumble pretends not to hear you, instead belching loudly and resuming his belly drumming, his eyes wandering around the festival. Is there anything I can do so that you'd remove his curse? Won't look at you, but shakes his head. I can leave, and then I'm just not helping Reekwind. Or I can bluff and say I won't hurt him. Say I will hurt him. I think... Like, I think with Anna I was bluffing. I did quite a bit of bluffing. Maybe I should... Should I keep that going? No, I think tell the truth. Remove Reekwind's curse, Jumble, before I'm forced to hurt you. Jumble raises one eyebrow and takes a step back. He opens his mouth abruptly and, though his lips or throat don't move to shape any words or sounds, a torrent of incomprehensible babbling begins to pour forth.
Updated my journal.
Jumble shuts his mouth, and the babbling ceases. He peers at you through narrowed eyes, a self-satisfied smile on his pudgy face. Suddenly, you hiccup, and hiccup, and hiccup, and hiccup again. Jumble Murdersense merely turns his head and waves you away. Uh-oh. Looks like you just got a curse thrown down on you, Chief. What have you done to me, Jumble? Ignores you entirely. Oops, that's not how you move the camera. Great. I sound like I'm in pain.
Done.
Right. Yes, done. We know there's a mage tutor somewhere. Guy's Sister Crooked, we probably don't want to deal with him. There's a guy who knows about curses outside. I don't see a reason to attack him. Inside. Oh, there's a door there. I'm paying attention. It's gonna be so annoying, isn't it? This is a life-sized granite statue of a gentleman standing with his arms at his sides, eyes closed. It is of excellent craftsmanship, exquisitely detailed and incredibly lifelike. So much so, in fact, that you find yourself wondering if it's really a statue at all. Greetings? No response. Chief? You've seen statues before, right? And they don't talk or anything. Yeah, alright, let's meander up. Let's go through this door. That's just annoying. Right, we're looking for the mage tutor. I don't know if they're going to be able to help, but they might be able to give me some new spells. Warrior in training. This is the wrong room then. Just open all the doors. Massive draft. Increase their eating bills. Keep in training. Okay, so it's this door then that we want. I would suspect. Okay, scorched in various places. That makes sense. Mage in training, mage in training, mage in training, mage in training, mage in training. This person staring intently at a metal panel mounted on the chamber's walls. After a moment of fierce concentration, they wave their hands about and utter a string of impressive-sounding arcane syllables, all to no effect. Nonetheless, they continue to practice diligently, far too involved with their work to speak to you. Actually, they're all basically the same stuff. Okay. Assuming the tutor would be in there. Maybe if I'd been paying attention to these other rooms, I would have noticed that wasn't the case. Death's Advocate. Let's just... Let's try talking to Jumble again. I need you to remove the curse you put on me. Was eyes on yours? I don't think we'll do anything. We appear to have made things worse by bothering him. So let's... Oh, there's a doorway there. How useful. Wait, did we have a note of who the... Yeah, better one than the current one. But it doesn't say who the current one was. Let's go back outside and talk to him. Maybe he can deal with curses. Salavesh the Onyx. Some questions. You're a master of curses. Perhaps you could help me. Help you? Doubtful. Before you can respond, he said, well, perhaps I could. What troubles you then? Jumble Murdersense cursed me. Jumble Murdersense? That sputtering mooncalf could never best me. Oh, the battles we used to have, though. Salavesh frowns. But I'm past all that now. No longer my sort of thing. You see, I really don't know what I could do for you. After all, it's his curse. Not the sort you find on an item or some such, you know, that you could remove with simple magics. He'll have to remove it, and willingly. Well, okay, yeah. Could you teach me a curse then that I could use on him? A trade for trade, like for like. Well, I don't normally do that. I keep my curses to myself, you know. And besides, even a single curse would take one long, long while to learn. More time than I'd care to spend on it. Perhaps I could pay... Unless there's a... I don't want to threaten him to get rid... I mean, I know this is basically the same thing as threatening him. I could pay you for your trouble. Perhaps you're just worried your curses aren't good enough to best him anymore. You what? Of all the ridiculous... Now look here, you knuckle-dragging sack of scars. Salabesh the Onyx is the master of curses and there is no other. Why, I could give you but a single phrase that would render that nincompoop's cursing wholly impotent. Yeah, purse your lips, look skeptical. That's it, you've made me do this. That's a short string. Okay. Words of power which you note mentally for use later. There, see what that does to him. Tell me Salabesh the Onyx isn't the master of curses then. Thank you.
Updated my journal.
And then I assume it's a trade for trade, isn't it?
Alright.
It's a curse for a curse. And then it's probably... So probably he'll offer you... I'll get rid of either your curse or Requins. Which is very awkward and frustrating. Okay, maybe everyone else should just hide here while I go and deal with this. So that he doesn't decide to curse you in exchange. Jump frowns at your appearance, pointing his thumb in your direction when you wait. I need you to remove the curse you put on me. Those eyes yawns. Okay, now we're going to go through the curse Salabesh taught. Jumble stares at you with a somewhat skeptical expression as you speak the arcane syllables of Salabesh's curse. For a moment of awkward silence, the exorcitect Mage notes that nothing seems to happen and an evil grin spreads across his face. He opens his mouth to retaliate with another curse of his own, only to realise he has no voice. Salabesh's curse has removed Jumble's ability to speak, thereby destroying the exorcitect's ability to curse others. He clutches his throat, panic welling up in his eyes. It's like the tables have turned, Jumble. What do you think will happen when anyone you've ever cursed finds out you can't speak or curse anymore? Jumble drops to his knees, a pleading expression in his eyes, looks ready to burst in tears. Will you remove the curse you placed on me and swear never to curse another who didn't mean you harm? Jumble places his hands over his heart and nods vigorously. Very well, I'll remove the curse then.
Updated my journal.
Jumble sighs with relief as you remove Salabesh's curse from him. He in turn removes his own and your hiccups finally stop. He then bows humbly and casts his eyes to the floor. I'd like you to take the curse off Reekwind as well.
Updated my journal.
Jumble nods, pouting, and with a wave of his hand removes Reekwind's curse. Thank you. Farewell, Jumble.
I feel stronger.
Strong. Awful good. Yay. I don't know why I'm cheering. I think that's what I'd be. Although sometimes I'm not sure if I'd be more neutral good. It depends how you define the lawful chaos axis, I think. Right, well, level up. Level up as my wizard. 1 characteristic point, 4 hit points. Oh, I've got another one of these. I should probably be working on some of these. I could bump my constitution up. That'll let me regain health a bit faster. Dexterity would make me harder to hit, but I think we're alright. I think I'll start working on my constitution now. I don't know if there's like a max for these that we need. Like if we can go higher. It's whether I need it to be higher is the question. I probably don't. Your charisma surpasses that of mortal men. Is that the same thing? Yeah. I think we'll boost my constitution so I can live a little longer.